Hi, Tara Vossen-Kemper, founder of Simplify Your Existence and Life and Relationship Coach. I want to talk about guilt today, specifically this question: why do I feel guilty when I put myself first? How can I stop feeling guilty putting myself first? So, a couple things coming up. We feel guilty when we put ourselves first because we have been trained to believe that the best thing to do is to always put others first. We have to change our narrative around that. We have to change the way that we think about that. So, if you were always putting others first and you're exhausted, you are giving for the wrong reasons. I need to backtrack a little bit. So if you are full on the inside and your batteries are totally charged and you are feeling full of, peace and love and joy and contentment or whatever else, you feel good, and you decide, I'm going to help somebody else, I'm going to give back. That's giving from a place of fulfillment. That's giving from a full place. That's a good thing. If you are giving because you feel obligated and you feel like you should, and you realize that it's creating resentment, but you don't want to say no because you feel guilty, you are giving from a place of lack. There's something going on. You're not full on the inside before giving, and it shows up because we feel resentment whenever we don't want to do something and we do it anyway. And that's not on anybody but you. So you have to own that. That's a really important thing. Nobody's making you do something. Somebody asks you a favor, you say yes, that's yours. You said yes. So, and you might be thinking right now, Tara, I freaking feel guilty whenever I say no. Okay, we can handle that, right? So here's the thing. We have to start shifting our cultural narrative. Like I said, if you feel guilty, there's two things that I'm thinking of. Number one, you still have to choose to live your life in such a way that you are full from the inside. The first thing you can do is, when somebody asks you to do something, you say, ask yourself, do I want to do this, or do I feel like I have to do this? Okay? Do I want to do this, or do I feel like I need to, I should, I have to, I'm obligated to, I feel compelled to, I must, I ought to? All that language is the same thing. If you're doing things because you feel like you have to, that's not what we want. We want you to be doing things because you feel like you want to. So there's that first piece. Check why you're doing something. You have to be aware of that. Awareness. We always have to be aware, right? You have to check why you're doing something. The second piece is that I'm going to feel guilty if I say no. Okay, you're going to feel guilty if you say no, or you're going to feel resentful and angry if you say yes. So the resentful and angry is something we've learned to live with because we can handle it. We just don't want to put it on somebody else. I'm saying no. We need to learn to kind of get through this stuff. Say no, feel guilty, and be consciously changing your thoughts around what that guilt feels like. So it might be, that sounds weird. Let me explain. So if you feel guilty because you say no, it might be, I'm a bad person. I'm always supposed to give to others. I'm always supposed to help. I always help this person. Now they're going to hate me. I'm so disappointed in myself. What the hell? Those are not things you should be telling yourself. You can be saying things like, I'm exhausted and I can't say yes because I have other things I need to do. I am exhausted and I can't be of service in a way that I want to. I need to take time for myself. I deserve to take time for myself. I'm not obligated to help other people if I don't want to do something. I can say no and still be okay. I can say no and still feel like I deserve good things. I can, I'm still a good person even though I didn't help this person right now. I'm a good person even though I said no. What are you telling yourself when you say no that you feel guilty? What's the basic belief, the fundamental belief that you've internalized that saying no means? We need to dig that out and start to counter it. I talked about countering in another video, but in brief, it's what we just did. So I'm a bad person if I say no because that means I don't care for other people. Okay, If you say no and you feel guilty because in your mind it means you don't care about other people, the countering piece is, what else could it be? I feel guilty because I said no, because it means I don't care about people. All right, we can counter it with, I care about people and I can still say no. I care about myself and other people. I care about myself in such a way that I have to take care of myself so that I can give more to other people. Do you see what I'm doing? We're shifting language around things. We're shifting basic core beliefs. This isn't like pretty fun work sometimes, especially with feeling guilt. And guilt, guilt can be really, really overwhelming and really overpowering. And if you want to get through it and get past it, we have to start, again, shifting our language and shifting our beliefs around it. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So, in essence, that's the video. So, you still have to, if you're feeling guilty, figure out what the core belief is. So, put yourself first, I would say. And when the guilt comes, start shifting your language around it. Start changing your beliefs, which is a conscious decision. That's why I say it's not something like pretty and fun and easy. It's something that you're consciously, actively doing, knowing that you're still going to feel guilt for a little bit because the feelings follow the work. So, if you're changing your beliefs consistently over time, then you're going to feel less and less guilty and more, you're going to feel better. You're going to feel better about yourself. You're going to feel more confident, more, fulfilled, more at peace. You're going to trust yourself more because you trust now that you're not going to just say yes all the time. And one last thing, we have a tendency to let certain emotions run our lives. When we say yes because we don't want to feel guilty, we are letting guilt run our lives. We're letting guilt decide for us. I don't want to feel this, so to get rid of it, I'm just going to say yes because I'm comfortable with anger and resentment. No, I'm saying we stop that. I'm saying we embrace guilt and figure out what's at the core and then pull those weeds out. What is this belief? What is this belief? What is this one? Which beliefs aren't serving me? That's what we're getting to, right? Which ones don't serve you anymore? Okay, figure that out and we change it. All right, that's all for right now. That might have been a lot. I hope it wasn't. Let me know if you have questions or comments below. Like the video if you like the video and subscribe to stay up to date. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.